Dr. Doug, downtown Brampton Wellness Center, with our next installment of our video series. This one is called Posture and Your 42-Pound Head. Now I know that sounds very dramatic, but physical rehabilitation expert A.J. Kapandi described it this way. For every inch of forward head posture, the weight of the head on the spine increases by approximately 10 pounds. What he found was that it was not unusual for someone to have as much as 3 inches of forward head posture. So when you consider that the average adult head is about 12 pounds, times 3 times 10, that's 42 pounds. So what are we going to do about that? Let's start off with our computer ergonomics, since we spend a lot of time here. In the last video, I talked about ergonomics for the low back. So a quick review of that. We want to have a chair that is the right height for the surface you're working at, relatively straight back. You want to sit facing the computer with your feet flat on the floor and your shoulders over top of your hips. Then for the upper back, what we want to do is to be close enough to your keyboard and your mouse that the arms are basically hanging down at the sides. If you have armrests, you can lean on them, or if not, the arms can just hang straight down from the shoulders. Then to position the head properly, we want the top of the monitor to be level with the eyes. So you face forward with the eyes slightly down to get to the middle of the screen. This may cause problems with people who have progressive lenses or bifocals, because as you're facing the screen, you might need to look through the bottom of the lenses, which makes you lift your chin and kink your head a little bit. The options you have here are to try to lower the screen, or some people have said that they will use their laptops instead because the screen is lower and they can look through the reading part of the glasses. If that's not a possibility for you, maybe talking to your eye doctor about getting a pair of specific glasses just for working at that distance. Now, when we have all of our ergonomics exactly right, we still need to train the muscles to hold that position. So the exercise that I use is developed by Alois Brugger, the Swiss neurologist who studied posture and pain. So his exercise is sitting straight up in your chair. Your arms are at your sides, palms facing forward, and you bring your arms back behind you. Now, we don't want to arch the back. Everything's an ab exercise, so engage the abs. Then looking straight forward, keeping your eyes level, you're going to draw your head back, creating that double chin effect. You hold that for 10 seconds. And then you relax. We'll repeat that 3 times every time you do it, and you should try to do that every 2 hours. What this will start to do is engage these muscles in the back and along the spine to find your position and to hold it, and give you the endurance to stay in that position. And this will also be helpful when you're working in the kitchen, bent over at the counter, or perhaps looking at your phone. So by following these simple tips, we will help to lighten the load of that 42-pound head.